guys, we are back. You may or may not have noticed that little RE framework tool pop up at the beginning. Yes, I downloaded some mods. No, nothing quite as drastic as, well, I might enjoy in World. I downloaded 2 performance boosters and a third mod just to skip the opening splash screen so I have to look at fewer logos while booting the game up. So seems to take the same amount of time, but the less advertising for something I've already purchased, the better. Now, you may have also noticed this is not my default hunter that I'm using right now, because I spent a little bit of time on the alt wanting to see just how much, if anything, I could get different in terms of dialogue, at least what I missed. We'll go to an online single-player lobby, and this is right before we leave to go to the village, get some details, dine in with the tortitas, you know, nothing fanciful, just story stuff. And then we'll be caught up with the main save. However, let's talk to the small Wyverian that I repeatedly forget exists. We're going to talk to Ferdinand for the first time, and on this character we have spoken to him previously, so we will see if there's any difference in his dialogue, whether we've acknowledged him initially or if we're late to the party. So far it's looking like a big fat nothing. Though your specs could use some work. I can deal with a little bit of ugliness as long as the game performs like it came out in the last decade. I'm not happy about it, but I can live with it. So yeah, game doesn't give a fuck whether you spoke to him the first time or not. And I will emphasize, we'll go to the other character momentarily, the first time, because he only has 2 lines of dialogue before you get here, and he alternates them from the first encounter right up till now. So you didn't miss much, but I will show you just to be exhaustive. There you go. I think my in-game audio might be a touch low. I turned it down when I was getting the third character where I need him. I don't remember all these lines of dialogue, so maybe there was something to be said for pressing him a bit harder. I feel like we've exhausted his dialogue by now. That's what, 5, 6 different things? Okay, now, we'll go to the other character once we're done with the village exploration. For now, my consideration is I wanted to go to the village while using a much smaller weapon to see if the characters there say anything different. And I've got Sword and Shield with me, but just in case, I've also got dual blades. No, I definitely set dual blades on this character. Did I not save after setting the dual blades? Okay, hop off a second. I must not have saved after. So there's an argument to be made whether you think the dual blades are larger or smaller. I feel like the primary blade is still the same size on either one. It's just a matter of whether or not the secondary blade is smaller versus the shield. And the shield, at least, isn't a sharpened object. So, bird. I'm going to go sword and shield. Who else did I have to talk to? Ah, yes, Tomato. How could I forget? I'm ignoring optionals on this character, by the way. I'm not forgetting to talk to Nada, I'm deliberately ignoring. Also, I did try on this secondary character to exhaust my honey before turning in, air quotes, the rations to the provision stockpile. He didn't care. I didn't have to give him any of my items. I just progressed normally. No unique dialogue for it either. I captured it. I can tell you, if you want to see it, shout it out. But I can tell you, no unique dialogue for using up all the honey first. So I feel like that screenshot I'd seen might have been more than farcical. Okay. Yeah, I'm ignoring all the optionals here. Let's just go to Yasai. Take me to your village. Your leader. Actually, no, I don't want to see your leader. He was a douche. Just take me to your village. Also, I should probably address this before I forget. I'm a dumbass who can't count. All the complaining I was doing last time about how do we get 3 sacreds at camp when there were only 2 in the cutscene at the beginning. I forgot we rescued Yasai's sacred after fighting the Chidacabra. There was the one Nona was riding, there was the one we jumped on to catch her, and then there was the third one that I'm surprised we could ride, but yeah, the one with Yasai, yes. There were 3 sacreds at the beginning. I'm a dumbass, I admit this. But if you've seen me fight Monsoon on Revengeance, you know I can't count. Anyway. I owned up to it. I don't need a slinger ammo, but I don't want to get out of the habit of grabbing everything. Didn't think I made that shot. Yeah, all you have to do is show Gemma and you'll be allowed anywhere. Now I'm going to be skipping most of the dialogue I went hunting for last time, because there's 2 NPCs I didn't get last time, and mostly I just want to figure out whether or not they're still in talk about whether my weapon is humongous or not, because it doesn't get smaller than sword and shield and or dual blade. It's performing better than last time, I'll give it that, so the mods are doing something. I like the design I came up with for Zelvea in this game. precious bean. Can't hate that bird. Yeah, sure, I got objective markers. I know how this works. I didn't change any of my in-game settings from last stream either. I just downloaded those 2 performance mods. One should be taking some of the burden off my CPU, and the other should be assisting in... I could pull up my Vortex folder. I'm not going to, though. Not yet. You two I missed dialogue with last time. So I'm getting here before my NPC allies interfere. Oh, traumatizing, I can imagine. You only got the one line? Alright, what if I reverse it? Pure mental anguish. You're speaking my language. And every time it's awful. Indeed. Wait, if you got 2 lines, why doesn't the other one got 2 lines? A big pain, a really big pain, just agony. And the other line is the wish you were in bed. Okay. It's not a lot of variants, but that's variants, and those are lines I missed last time. Now, let me find somebody that was talking about how huge my weapon was. Bigger tool than you'd see around these parts. Other than enormous, it's a sword and shield. I mean, yes, relative to, you know, practical weaponry, sure. But in Monster Hunter, this is a toothpick. It might as well be a carving knife. Okay, so it doesn't look like the other NPCs are gonna really regard this as smaller. I'm surprised they still make it so Sword and Shield is treated as enormous. So I'm actually going to do the objectives in the other order. Since I first did the Fire Tender and then did the Elder last time, we'll reverse it. See if it actually has any meaningful change. I'm just going to hop right in. And pissed off your foremost guard. You're still gonna serve up a bit of a feast for us momentarily. Metaphorically, right? Not like a giant lightning wyvern. A flying wyvern even, right?
帰りなさい。一つだけお伺いしたいことが。森人という一族をご存知ありませんか？私たちは彼の故郷を探しているんです。森人？記憶にないが。しかし、あんたのようなお子がなぜ故郷を？いや、事情があろう。すまなんだな。いいえ。
You can be traumatized at any age. And abandonment follows. Okay, so you two. Okay, yeah, they do direct you to the other objective vocally, regardless of. Okay, fair. I can equip my capture net in here, but I can't use it. I was gonna try and capture one of those little raptors. The fire does not look better than last time. Yeah, these bonds are coming with some drawbacks, but you know what hasn't been killed yet? My frame rate. Sure, let me see if I can beat the rest of you there. Just teleported the others over. Okay, fair.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome back to Ray's Gaming and More Wilds. Today,
I was trying to be subtle about loading something in the background, but apparently subtlety's not allowed. Not from me. Thank you, YouTube. yeah, I'm skipping as much as I can with this character, so let's go straight to the. I thought I changed the pants on this design. Guess not.
ええ、川を遡って草地を越えた先に最近は土砂熊をよく見たり外に出した家畜が襲われたりといろいろあるけど村には鳴子がありますし
でもそれだけじゃ不安じゃない？
この地には土砂熊よりももっとずっと恐ろしい存在がいて風音と石が触れ合う音は
Everybody loves Radal, especially after the T-Com and Shark video I finally got around to watching, the Wilds recap animation. That was some slick animation.
今日は本当にありがとうございました。
もっとゆっくりしていっても
砂嵐への備えもあるでしょうし、これ以上はごちそうさま。すっごく美味しかった。ありがとう。ごちそうさまでした。ではベースキャンプに戻りましょうか。
Now, the thing I want to see here, once we're done with this cutscene, I'm not touching anything that might skip, so I want to make sure that I didn't actually miss anything after that quest last time.
これからですが、
If it just auto puts you into the next day.
森に向かおう。土砂熊ですよね。私も気になりました。
So I'm putting the controller down. I'm not touching it. I want to see what happens. If it skips to the day, then I'm going to be slightly less pissed at myself.
気を改めてからですね。じゃあ明日は私があなたを連れて行くよ。森に続く道で待ち合わせよう。了解。では明日。
Not touching. Okay, there's the rewards. There's the points. Gesture. Sacred customization. It does auto skip you, so I didn't do anything wrong last time. Finally, I can let the guilt go. That said, however, I need to go to the other characters because we got other things to deal with. Save and return to the title screen, please, and thank you. Now, you may have noticed this third character called Delete Me, because this character is only here so I can get the next bit of the dialogue I missed on screen for all of us. I did take screenshots when I was playing Zelvea, but I figured let's try and see it together, and also I was doing some double checking on the other missables. But that doesn't matter now. No sense wasting time on this character, so first things first. This is the earliest you can speak with Ferdinand, or this is the same dialogue as when you can speak with him at its earliest. And it's going to stay the same until we progress the quest past the Clementrice. So, this is your first dialogue with him, and it's still incredibly limited. Yep, that is everything we missed for his dialogue on my main. So now that I've had his missed dialogue on my main face, we can move along. And we can get the other dialogue I missed because I went too quickly on grabbing that honey. Now, I don't think it's going to let us go too far off the beaten path here. It wants us to follow them. I'm still going to try and jump over the ledge, which you can once we have to go rescue the Palico squad from the Quematrice. You can just leg it over here and not have to go all around the terrain. But for this part of the story, yeah, it's the following game. No sense in gathering anything either. I'm about to delete this character.
セクレトって足が速いんですね。
こいつがいればモンスターからも逃げられるんですよ。賢いし。
You know, the terrible thing is, I could actually see myself making a third character proper to go through the story. But I'm still very early on, and we've done 2 large hunts. I know I'm going to miss one of the event quests going away on the 11th. But the other one, that actually has a unique drop, I'll be able to finish that in time. It goes away on the 18th. The one going away on the 11th, that's just Kunafa cheese. You can trade for that at any time. Traders permitting.
なぜそう呼ばれているのですか？
村に来ていただければきっとわかりますよ。
Just gotta tab out, make sure the overlay is fine. Yep, we're good. Okay. I don't have a capture net yet. You little guys are fine. And I'm going to ignore all the wildlife. Nope. And now, unlike last time, I'm not just going to immediately snap up the honey so we can keep moving.
着きました。ここです。
ありがとうございます。
It has your dismount grayed out, but you still can. So let's get some words with Alma, because she's going to survey the scenery.
あの形、どうやってできたんでしょうね。何でしたっけ？そう、風吹山です。私、あの山を好きな気がします。
And in addition to that one line,
って広いな。本当に広い。どうして忘れていたんだろう。
there you go. And now she won't talk to you again until you progress past the sequence. Also, if you let Nona get in position for this section, she will have a reaction when you snap up the honey. But let's talk to everybody first. Yasai? You've only got the one thing to say, unfortunately. I guess they don't expect most people to actually slow down for that section. They want to get through the yapping and get to hunting. Keep walking away during the dialogue. What about you, Nona? What's up? And like I said, if you snap it up while she's near here, she reacts. And your character acknowledges it. Yasai, however, doesn't seem to flinch. Palco will go to hanging around you once you clear the one near Nona. Yasai and Nona will also go back to that position once you've done their respective honey. I don't think Alma reacts.
これだけあれば十分です。
Yeah, she just says it's enough. So that's actually everything we were missing in terms of dialogue, so I can delete this character. I don't even know why I saved there. I don't need to. I'm deleting him. His name is Delete Me, and his Palico agreed to to the same fate. The Palico's name is And Me as well. For a reason. So, let's get rid of you, fake Ferox. Yeah, toss it. Fuck him. So now we can return to the main save. I've not gotten to touch this since the last time I streamed it, so that's been, well, too damn long.
地域に行くからには十分に準備しましょう。ジェナさんとナタは後から合流するそうです。
Before we move on, we can actually do some optionals, and I want to do that. A, to warm up, B, because I can. Did you make an omelet? Do not say that you're going to give us a Xenojiva cocoon, which is not technically an egg, but still, don't tempt the story. You saw it before we... Fine. You're sure you're fine? Because I know you have some damage, and I have been exacerbating it. Not particularly. You're baiting it. I don't know what the life is going to be, but some kind of Elder Dragon menace is going to come from you talking about eggs. I know how Monster Hunter stories work. And not the series Monster Hunter stories, I mean Monster Hunter stories as in generally. I was kind of just hoping to talk, but
またお声掛けください。
I don't see anything else to prompt. I'm so glad I got to customize my Sacred now. I've seen people color their feathers online. I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's an option you get later on. But yeah, for now, I'm happy to have Obi-Wan Kenobi's Varactyl. Still no dialogue with that team lead? What about you, Provision Dude? Oh, yeah. How's it going? I don't see anybody here forcing you to charge me. Just saying. None too shabby, but nothing I need at the moment. You got nothing else to say, though? You actually react to me coming back? I guess you don't have any other dialogue right now. Oh, thank you. Okay, something. For there being more than one dialogue option, there has to be something more than just a 50-50 shot of it happening. Even though I'm pretty sure I've seen those lines too. Okay. I wonder if the other vendors will react if I just immediately come back. First I should find my roamers. I need the Twink and the Dyke. Or Rosso. If I could talk with him right now. Fuck. The one team lead I can get dialogue with and he won't talk to me. Nothing doing with that cat. Wait, Blue Armor, are you the team lead I was looking for? Doesn't matter, I can't talk to either of you. So you still have your starter dialogue. Yeah, you do have the Quementries line now, but it's not much. You're not saying anything about Chattacabra, even if I hunted that. Did I capture that fish with a net, or where did you get that? You can't bring your own fish. You also have your own flash flies. I know I've captured flash flies. So I guess now it's just a matter of getting to certain monsters in the story, and then you'll have a thing to say about it. It's to remind me I have a fire-resistant song on my horn. You're still at that previous dialogue as well. I don't have to report into him to update my ecological data. At least not yet. Truly impactful words. No NPCs I can talk to right now. None jumping out at me, at least. So I guess I could just go back to the vendors. Or Rosso's out of here. Where did he go? I still can't talk to him. Okay, what about Eric or Olivia? They gotta be around here somewhere, right? Or are they already pushing ahead to the forest? Tom? Ooh. I thought you were gonna be a store, not just freebies. Thank you. Okay. Not as going with you, not Olivia, and I don't know how Eric fits into that equation, so... At least you know what you're doing. Gonzo sized. Apparently, except for Gravios. Because I've seen some skeleton comparisons from... I think it was T-Common Shark as well, yeah, on X. Nothing else I want to craft at the moment. Nothing else I can craft for my Palico at the moment. I wonder if I could bother them enough to actually acknowledge how many times I'm doing this. Probably not. If Olivia's Palico isn't here, then she probably isn't either. Or maybe they're in the training area. But I cannot get any time with Rosso to myself. Not just passing by. Nobody else in there. I can check the training area, I suppose. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. I'm not interested at the moment. Oh, I held the LT button, but it didn't let me hang. Nah, I guess they don't want you to do that now. And the wedge wheels don't just sit there. After they're used, they... Huh. I wonder how that impacts multiplayer. Yeah, it has to be 1 point. Those are guaranteed in the environment. And... Wow, you respawn quick. Okay, we got multiple jumping options. We got a slide. Yeah. Okay. Well, neither Olivia nor Eric is in here, so we might as well just take to the field. Oh, you do have updated dialogue, too, thankfully. Okay. One more NPC I have to remember to talk to. I think he's only going to have the 2 lines. Nope, make it 3. I guess that support team line was just added on to the original, too. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's Amscray. Unless you got something to say. The ability to go to a quest from the training area, I'm sure that's beneficial in some way. Could not tell you exactly how. Before we get back into the main game, though, I gotta turn up the volume some. In-game audio, specifically. Oh yeah, that's down to 20. I want at least 60. That should do. One last perusal to see if I can find Olivia and Eric. Or I could just stalk Rosso to see when he moves, get dialogue out of him, maybe? I wouldn't bet on it. I could do an optional, or I could just go for a bit of a wander. I think it might actually let us leave the area now. Can I open my map, please? Thank you. I kind of just want to go for a wander on my back, on the back of my sacred. Apparently my tongue needs a warm-up too, not just my hands. Yeah, before we do anything, save. Let's go for a wander. It's still only the first zone, but the training wheels are off. If only for a moment. Oh, how generous. Oh. Not supply items, then they just go straight to my item pouch? I can't tell which ones Alma gathered, but, thank you. Clematrice is not immediately aggroed? Okay. When do I start to do my own custom camps? I'm not heading out to the other zone just yet. Just pressing up against the borders. Sleep herb and... Could I start making tranks and traps? The sooner I can get on that, the better. I want to see where monsters go when you capture them. Well, too bad for Chatacabra. Well, I'm gonna need that dung eventually for when I start fighting packs. Breaks. What is this symbol? Quattreflies. Interesting. I guess I can only... only once? That's fair. Hey, you got in the way. This is not a you problem. Or, you know, maybe you have materials. Hang on. Maybe this is a you problem. Kajios. And you give me bleeding pods when I rip off your nose. Well, at least I look sharp. Exposed gallery. Thank you for the first time, chat. No thank you, though. What is looking at me right now? Is it another Gagios, or what? Oh, just more Gagios. Yep. I think I captured paratoads when I was doing that optional. Wait a minute. You're different. 2 different colors. A black wind rustler? A rare bear? I caught a shiny wildlife. Endemic life. Small monster. I have no idea how rare that is. Me saying shiny might be completely back-ass words. But I still said it. Oh, you don't just get the green lines when you're down. You're even just having a lootable body part on. Okay. I wonder if the males with those big spikes have different drops than the females. This one's darker, too. There we go. Different entries for the males and females. Show me the loots. Herbivore shell. Raw meat. Wait. Raw meat, there's something I haven't done yet and I need to do. Is that rare? Well done. Successfully cooked well done steak for the first time. So tasty. I could do with a steak. Are those meal effects still happening from... I think that's still in effect from when I was doing Brain, the village. But hazards are half the fun. And I keep unequipping my damn capture net. It's because I'm not paying enough attention. A lot more color variants than I was expecting. Can't go back after riding one of these. I second that. It's low rank. I think it'll let me get away with it. This ball hard cannot be hot. Guild author. Oh, really? So much for getting away with it. But small monsters don't need authorization. Yeah, that one doesn't quite make sense to me, why you need authorization to hunt certain large monsters, but none of the small ones. These are just free game, I guess. Okay, let's see if any of these tally off have worthwhile loot. Sharp Fang. Well, hopefully some authorization for the other hunts. No, slow. So I guess the only things I can hunt right now are Quematoris and Chatacabra. Not encouraging. But I mean, as long as I'm hunting. Hello, chat. I can take it. Yeah, I would have liked to have gone after the Valhalla, but ooh, Chatacabra is actually doing some damage to the environment, not me. Excuse you? So I should probably actually start slow. Slow. Let me think for a minute. I should actually be depleting some of my potions from my inventory so I actually get more of them for free at the start of these missions. It's probably only going to be a low rank thing, but free is free. Okay. I require minerals. Do not stop me, bird. Do I need any more Kulashi parts? Or is it Bulakshi? Just had to fall away from my echo bubbles. What? Pinned by a... Really? getting jumped by another. Both of his forearms. Didn't think that would work. Glad I was wrong. Because it felt so right. Bird. Hit me closer. I wish to dude him with my horn. Okay, fine. I guess I'm not gonna get to mount you. Because I feel like my next attack is going to down you. You're way too low. And that was just me being dumb. Can I get a sneak attack now? Ooh, perform my first successful sneak attack. Hunter Assassin. Okay. Bird. Going down. Ooh, broke his back. That's a fatality. Thanks for the praise, buddy.
貴重な調査の機会逃さないようにしないと。
Anything different for ending while mounted? Completed my first field survey. The hunt is
こ
on.
のまま調査を続けましょう。
6 minutes, yeah. Most of that was me being dumb and wasteful. And that did count as a quest still. So it's better than expeditions in Worlds by a country mile. Jesus. Was it the Bulakshi aggroed? Is that Alma over there? Who's running around like that? I think that's all. Tell your sacred to lay off the ketamine. Bulakshi, yeah, I was right. Don't know who put that banner. Thank you. Did that go into my inventory? Hang on. Well, I don't know who grabbed it, but there was a trap there. And slow. Let me grab shit.
腐り食べられ骨にもない命はその時々で姿を
Were
変え
those
るんです
rotted Bulakshi? I mean, they're blacker than I remember. Thank you. Night during the, what do they call it, fallow? That's, it's a sight. I'll give it that. Item persistence in the overworld is something else. I don't need more dung pods, I just need dung for the future. And eventually I'll turn it into pods. Could go down that way, but I want to investigate more on the surface first. I don't wanna. Again, I don't wanna. Blackened fossil. It's only 10 points, but it was a unique swan, so... Let me capture this one. Hang on. Capture net. There we go. Need to learn how to drive this bird. Slow. Thank you. I don't know whether I should be gathering god bugs for just the essences, or... I remember you from the beta, yeah. This is Ray Dow's den. Could totally jump that if it wasn't the edge of the map. Fuck. Grounding stone? They're new to me, but... Oh yeah, these were in the beta too. I just forgot entirely. This is going to lead us up to an area where I've seen some people farming wedge beetles. Don't know if I'd consider that quite essential. I can't farm a Balahara. Why are you reminding me it's going to... Can I reach you from here? Minerals, wedge beetles. Plenty to enjoy. Coin? What? Caught a creature that bears an ancient wyvern coin. Huh. In the beta, I knew there was going to be something here. I didn't expect a crab with money. Interesting. So I'm out here mugging crabs. The carcinization of all economics. I don't know what I was expecting, but mugging crabs was not high on the list. And yeah, even though it's only 1 point a pop, I did see people trying to find good ways to farm this in the beta. Yeah, by the time you've wound that animation back up, they're already here again. So, it's 1 point. It's not seemingly going to be worth it, but the information's there. Masochist's willing. Which does include me for once, so Adamant seeds. I'm not sure how common those are in here. Already gathered from that node. No fall damage. It was a very productive meeting. I wish you could have actually learned how to get on your knees to enjoy it too. Well, that's that. Vigor Mantle, I think I've already caught that. Yeah. How much inventory space do I have to work with? Near full at a glance. Is field pouch what I'm thinking of? I got 3 slots open. Okay. Not counting duplicates of what I've already got. I'm not good at vehicle games, even when that vehicle's an ostrich. Come on, bud. Wait. What's that symbol? Oh, wedge beetle. Duh. Right above me, isn't it? Yep. not let it leave my sight. You fuck off for a minute. Where's my mantle? You were in the beta. Okay, bird, I'm gonna need your help anyway, because it's still running off. You can't run forever. How? What? Was it not in the radius of the net? What? Vermin. Wait, where did it... Did I lose it? I think it despawned when it jumped into that bush. Well, that's mildly infuriating. I was this close to getting that little blue shit. Well, now what do I do? Could push up further against the edges of the map. No, wait, there's one more area I do have to explore still. I need to go back to the oasis from the very beginning, because there was a tunnel underground. But I should probably go to... I need to go to camp first to clear some inventory, yeah. And hey, I don't need to find a hitching post. Oops, sorry. I don't need to find a hitching post for fast travel. Now, it has been one in-game day-night cycle, so maybe I can get more ingredients? Or is this on a... There you go. It is on an in-game day basis, not just per formal story quest. Although I did do a story quest, which is technically a field survey, so... Hold on to the dung pods for now. I feel like I'm going to need them. That should be enough inventory space for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Still got a food buff active. Let's go exploring. And there goes my frame rate again. I should not have jumped out of there that quickly. The cat will catch up. If my memory of the beta is doing me any favors, then this tunnel I'm heading towards presently should also connect to what goes near the oasis. Should be approximately around this corner. Yep. Either way, it expands the map. Okay. Need the shrooms for when I get my fungi form online. Oh. I can't hunk Balahara yet, but I can gather its field info. Okay. Now, why does this look like spoiled milk, and why can't I go through it? Wilk. Like the stuff that one lady was throwing in the fire. Ooh, another coin. Oh, yeah, you weren't there for the first one I found. Time-honed Wilk gem. Interesting. Not sure how useful it is, but it sounds fancy. Oop, sorry, didn't mean to spook you. Do I have a fishing rod now? I do. Now's probably the time to learn how it works. Successfully fished for the first time. Virid bowfin. And I think I can still capture them with my net, right? Good. It'd be fishy to remove the feature otherwise. I wonder if those respawn or if there's some sort of collectible. More quattreflies. What about... No, that cave doesn't bend that way. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Back here. Unlike Worlds, it's a lot less strict with how close you need to be to the items before they get marked on your map. I like that. Bird. Thank you. Ooh. I require fungus. Now where does this spit us out exactly? Right back the way we came. So we are going to explore the other locale, regardless. Oh, wait. Here we go. I need to capture a bigger wasp anyway. There we go. Sorry for spooking the fish. When I go back to camp, I'll have to look at my crafting list to see if I have what I need to do the trank bombs and shock traps. Don't think I can go any further out west here, so I just gotta go south, and not even south, just down. Let's go. Ah, so this is where it was trying to send me. Come on, bird. Almost left some loot on the table. Can't have that. Am I just misreading this white stuff, or should we not be getting spiderweb? What? I didn't see a creature holding something. Did you see a crab I missed? You did. Thank you, Alma. A curio shell crab. Little looters with big, crusty carapaces after my own heart. I'm fine just wandering. I'm enjoying the exploration stage. I don't know where I am. I'm just out to explore. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new land we see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude. But you're still gonna use sandstorms to block the goddamn invisible walls. Yeah, sure. Invisible. Better that than being yanked around by the story telling me, please don't. So, could be worse. I'm not crazy about it, but hey, even one of my favorite games of all time, Journey, does this, so. What is this X marking right now? I don't... Wait. Just check the map. It's not giving me any kind of pop-up on it, so... I guess we keep moving. Wonder if we can stop by the village again. Or if the, Zota, or whatever his name was, came back. Not this one. The other one. There we go. But nobody stopped me. Okay, so we're chill then. You only have the one line? Okay. One line it is. Still can't get in there. That cloth is invincible. Cue title card.
皆さんお忙しそうですね。
Not too busy for me to chat with, though. That is the opposite of what I'm planning on doing. Somehow the baby is more intimidating than the adult of this species. No kidding. Kidding because they have some faintly goat-like elements. I'm stretching it. What's up? We already left. We came back, though, didn't we? Seems like everybody only has one line at the moment. I guess they didn't expect you to double back to the village. Or they did give some dialogue, so they expected a little bit. No, can't get into Yasai's place. Already talked to you? Stiff and heavy? This? I guess it is technically part chainmail. You get one more chance. I'm assuming you have no other dialogue. Is the elder around here? The orphan isn't with me this time. We can talk shit about the kid. Well, I guess there's not much going on here at the moment. But it is nice to know they don't immediately block you from coming back. Seems like that could have been a distinctive possibility. Thank you. I was looking to talk, not just, you know, basically go into a quest or what else have you. Murtabak. I would, but I can't get into his house. There's a curtain. Yeah, one more. That didn't count. Nobody got damaged. I was just trying to alternate who I was speaking to. Or everybody's cool, okay? Everybody's cool. Bird. Let's bounce. No Akira drifting when I'm looting. Clear my inventory and let's do a proper hunt.
狩りの準備をしていこう。
I don't particularly want to autocraft anything at the moment, so... maybe I should hold back on cool drink and hot drinks are back. Yes! I know some people considered it busy work, but I didn't like that Rise took it away. Don't need to craft the ammo at the moment. So I'll leave it on for flash pods, dung pods, and the temperature drinks. That should be enough. This is a view to come back to. Good shit. Now, what is it to change the perspective again? I thought there was something in here. I'm not going to remember. Not in a timely fashion, at least. Oh, it suspends your meal effects from running out of time while you're intent. Huh. Huh. Other monster hunters, take note. Huh. Was there anything else I need to do in here? Not particularly. Maybe we head towards the forest. Because I gotta be honest with you, right now I have 2 monsters to choose from for hunting. I want something new. Did I see a Doshiguma, like my hunter, and I just didn't realize it? Me, that person? I didn't even see this thing. Missed that too. Got one of you at least. I'm gonna have to do some small game hunting later. Good options. I don't want to commit to doing anything extensive on my hunter profile editing yet. Putting the map on the same button as skip for notifications does seem to be causing some minor issues, I will say. Hang on. Doesn't this lead to another path that's not on the map yet? Hang on. Bird. I'm trying to remember something from the beta. Remembering is not my strong suit. Bear with me. Sometimes I do remember things. Don't count on it happening again too soon. Where are the quadrif... I'm blind. With that said, I think there's still one more chunk of the map we could get to. Maybe. Just maybe. Because I'm pretty sure we had to fight Arkfeld somewhere near here when it was running. And running might even be giving us too much credit. Stop trying to make me feel bad for a monster I already enjoy. I want to fight Balahara, but it's not in my story progression yet. Well, whose fault is that? Mine? Yes. I also don't want to go there right away. I'm enjoying taking the long way, the scenic routes. Yeah, I think this is where it was, where I fought Archibald before. It wasn't where I fought him for a successful fight, I'll tell you that much. If it let him get this far, we were not getting a slay. Not in the beta. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. Environmental damage. Never did that successfully during the beta. I should whine more. This is not flattering to me. There were 2 of them here? There were 3 of them here. I need to learn how to lie. And I was on this ledge when Arkfeld collapsed it previously, so... Yeah, that's quite the way down. I don't know what the item stack sizes are now, but I've yet to fill up on anything. And brakes also means glide, so slow includes slowing your fall. Don't quite understand how they reach that conclusion, but sure. Control-wise, it works. You're stopped, right? Okay, let me think for a second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's zone 6? Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where is zone 6? Oh, it's just the Bulakshi. Sorry, I thought it was an actual threat. Now, what was I saying before? Right, where is zone 6? If I had to guess, it would be approximately here-ish. It would have to be overground, or maybe... It could be the same level here. Somewhere around zone 7, maybe? Yeah, sure, let's head east. Is this one even darker than the last mail? No, at least not when we get closer. Well, it's not a separate notification, so I guess a male is a male regardless of the color. We can't capture them with a net, they're too big. We're looking to head northeast. Wait. That stands out. It's a thunderbug. Doesn't matter. Let's keep moving. Is there anywhere we can get with that wedge beetle? Anything climbable around here? Might as well capture net when you can, otherwise you're leaving research points on the table. No, it's zone 9. Let's head something closer to zone 7. Wait, what did I just see jumping? It looks like a Gagios. Okay, let me think. We'll double back closer to zone 7. I feel like maybe north of zone 7 could be zone 6. We found everything else from 1 to 15. I don't know how many zones there are on the map just yet. I'll take some quattraflies, though. You're new. Wait a minute, you're the Dark Hornets from the beta, aren't you? Dark Hornets, yes. You bastards poisoned me when I was fighting... What was it, my first Doshaguma or something? Something big. Bird. When I get to this part in Zelvea's playthrough, where I can name the sacred, I think I am just going to call it Bird. Huh. Brakes, gliding, and using your slinger ammo, all on the same button. I'm not crazy about it. Sure. I'm glad that your Palico alternates riding with you or your handler. And they actually acknowledge it, too. I'm not seeing a way north of Zone 7. So that might mean Zone 6 is closer to 5 and 4 above this part of the map. Bird, thank you. Considering you don't take fall damage, it's going to be very easy to forget you can glide. Where was that Fulgurite? Or is it another blue gatherable mining node? Probably a... No, I'm not gonna fuss with that at the moment. Let's keep moving. Finally, the meal effects wore off. That took a good long time, too. Bird. Breaks. Ooh, I haven't got to fight you guys yet. I've only seen you in captivity. Thanks for the permission, Alma. How do I get back to those zones 4 and 5 from down here? Thank you. I'll talk shit about Alma, but she's still a better handler than... Yeah. Tremendous insight. Very much appreciated. What am I seeing on the map over there? More dark hornets. Okay. So I should head back north to the top of Zone 3. Still learning the map. I didn't kill that one. That's not me. I'm not seeing an obvious... Hang on. Brakes. Where else to go? Because out of Zone 4 to the south, that spits us out into Zone 3. Where else could Zone 6 be? That I'm forgetting? Or that I just haven't seen yet? Because I don't think I uncovered the full map in the beta, either. Oh, and it goes even to 16 and 17, yeah. One, two, three, four, 5... 7, 8, 9, 10... Maybe somewhere around here? I don't know. Maybe I should just go back to progressing the main quest. Combing the southern border of Zone 8 it is. Weird placement for an invisible wall, but I guess they don't want you to actually be climbing on those rocks. Fair. Did I catch any? I got 2 of them, okay. Not seeing anything else accessible this way. That's a sight, yeah. Don't suppose I could jump down there by any chance. It looks accessible. See, there's even a Ceratanoth over there. Ooh, another one of you. Much better. I could leave you for a while to see how you skeletonize, but I'd rather loot you immediately. If I could. You bitch. Wait, new endemic life. Caught at least one of them. Nothpeckers. Interesting. Ooh. There's a whole bunch of them. How many can I get away with using a Gilly Mantle? That will take 3 or 4. 4, yeah. A bird in the hand is worth 5 in the bush. Oh yeah. An Emperor Hopper? I wasn't even aiming at that. I'll take it. Another one. Okay, I think I've stolen all of their birds. Speaking of bird, I just heard an odd noise, like a piece of endemic life was running away, but I didn't see it in time. I just heard something. I'm hearing shit. What, you got tracks where? Splattered oil. Nice. And investigations actually give you a disproportionately high amount of points. Excuse me, Mr. Rooster. No need for him to go off like a foghorn just yet. Wait, the trees. I haven't been looking up at these for the not legally baby pookies. I don't even know if they would be here in this kind of weather. But the... some things never change. Good, that's what I was looking for. Chemitrius, you are not a factor in this. Let's walk away. Fuzzy, do not waste your time on that. We're not fighting the Chemistries. I just wanted to save that Bonos from its own geometric shortcomings. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you, I don't know where to start looking for Zone 6. I'm not even sure if it would be accessible right now, because sometimes there's zones that are blocked off until the story lets a monster knock a wall down, so... I think I might just have to start progressing the plot again. I know, it seems sacrilege. I was so grateful to have the training wheels taken off, and now we have to put them back on to get back to the main story and more scripted nonsense. But perhaps that's for the best. Because that means I can put this warm-up session off to the side, and we can focus on progress next time. You thought I was about to hit end stream right there, didn't you? Well, it's close. Rosso's still going between conversations. Still no sign of Eric or Olivia. And I definitely didn't do a hunt that time. So you saw that for yourself. It's just a matter of progressing time. Or research or something else. You have multiple ways to progress it is what I'm telling you. Can I craft anything new? Because I did get a couple of new small monster parts. Nothing for the weapon I care about. Not yet, at least. Armor, maybe? And that's a big negatory. So. Four ancient wyvern coins. And it's got that blue symbol, too. Now, considering these are topping out like 200 for the rarest thing I've seen so far. Or 500, never mind. Maybe these are trade-in items? I don't know, those prices seem low, but we are still in low rank. And we do have at least one piece of kunafa cheese. There we go. Don't know how much we have stockpiled for other ingredients, though, I'll admit. Okay, so we've progressed to getting our inventory sorted. Now I think we'll have to sadly regress into calling it a night. But I'm just calling it a night for March 9th. The 10th, Mario Day, I get a 1-up. And that 1-up is me 1-upping tonight's time with Monster Hunter. We're gonna be back. And it's gonna be soon, so... Save, return, and happy hunting. While I procrastinate. I'm something of an expert.